A brief history of making money on the internet. One day, long, long ago, a guy like this posted a picture like this, causing some to look like this, but also causing lots and lots of people to do this. And the story begins. The early moneymakers bought nice things. Nice things are nice. Chapter 2. With all of this going on, someone wrote a book about making money on the internet and made lots of this. Then some savvy entrepreneurs read the book and took it to heart. Mind you, none of them actually made any money, but they copied the training of someone else and passed it off as their own. And they made lots of money too. The age of the ClickBank bestseller had begun.
Oh, yeah.
People bought and bought and bought. But among us mere mortals, no one was really making any money. Wives and friends everywhere now had something better than politicians and Britney Spears to laugh at.
Leave Britney alone!
Because our savvy entrepreneurs weren't providing value, they were selling rehashed crap. When people started finding out what they were selling was somewhat less than high-caliber instructional materials, they started coming up with lies to make you buy even more of their quality wares. Like the secret the guru told me when I was at his big house that I want to now share with you, as long as you do this. Or the one where they found a secret loophole that steals money from Google and gives it to you, all the while avoiding these.
Hey, boy, you're pretty.
Ouch. And while we're at it, if I were going to teach people how and who to rob from, it surely wouldn't be a bunch of rocket scientists who are almost certainly smarter than the both of us. But the best one is the whopper about pressing 3 buttons and cash flying out the back of your computer. Okay, now for the really bad news. You people are buying these courses by the tens of thousands. Let's stop right here for a reality check. Can you really, truly make money on the internet? Can you seriously do it from home? Can you tie your shoes after 15 gin and tonics? The answer is yes, but it will require a little time and concentration. I will show you how to do precisely this, but first we must determine if you are one of the good, smart people, or one of these. Question 1. Do you feel that money should arrive in your hands directly from your computer without you doing anything but pushing 3 magic buttons? If you answered yes, hit yourself with a hammer and go away. Question 2. In your opinion, should a sane person think they can buy a piece of software for $37 that will outsmart one of the single largest collections of smart people on the planet?
No.
If you answered yes to this, go watch Monty Python's The Meaning of Life and stay where you are. We will be by for your liver shortly. You don't need it. You're a moron. Question 3. Do you think that anyone who hires a well-spoken British actor to make his point should be showered with your respect and given money to help pay for the massive fee he would have to pay? Okay, on that one you happen to be right. Give yourself a pat on the back. extra cookies for you at dinner tonight. If you're still here, we're going to let you into the club. We're going to treat you like the grown-up you are and show you how real people are making real money all over the world. When I say we, what I really mean is I'm going to hand it off now to the lovely gentleman who hired me to talk to you today, Mr. Tom Bell. I could have done the whole video, really I could have, but if you must know, he was unwilling to sell his beach house to pay the extra fee to me. Other than that, he's a fine fellow. Actually, Tom's a fairly interesting chap. He's been homeless on the mean streets of New York City, eating from dumpsters and sleeping on sidewalks. Dumpsters? Then worked his way out of all that and wound up marrying Britney Spears and employing Brad Pitt as his pool boy. Okay, maybe not, but he made over $80 million, seriously, and sold over 1.5 million products on the internet. So, and I'm going out on a limb here, I would surmise he knows what he is talking about. Okay then, drum roll, here's Tom.
Thanks, John. Hey, can I call you John?
No, actually these days I'm calling myself Sally. It goes better with the knickers and stockings. They feel so good against my skin, but that's a story for another day.
All right, well, thanks for the rather unique intro then, Sally.
Quite.
It seems like every day I see a new offer that takes the make money at home industry to a new low. There's a lot of crap out there, and you know what? It just doesn't have to be that way. I've been making good money working from home on the internet for over 10 years now, and it's changed my life. You know, I've forgotten what it feels like to drive in traffic, buy work clothes, and deal with pea-brained bosses who don't give a damn about me. You know what? I think I can help you do the same thing. You're never going to make money if you keep listening to paid actors reading from scripts, trying to teach you how to make money. I mean, I even saw a paid actor acting like he was on his deathbed just to get you to buy his book. I mean, that's the lowest one I've seen so far. And I'd be surprised if it doesn't get even worse. And that's sad, because you can have success online. You just have to give people value. As a matter of fact, I've never seen anybody really try to do this business and fail at it. Never. Who can say that? McDonald's, Subway, any of the franchises? To be clear, I do have a product that I want to show you. And yes, thousands and thousands have already been made with this exact system. Good thing too. I mean, I'm a high school dropout and I've made some serious money using the exact same methods that I'm about to show you. But I can only say these things because they're true. And you can trust that what I'm saying is true because I'm not some paid actor reading from a script. Come here. I want you to look right into my eyes as I talk, and I want you to ask yourself if I look like I know what I'm talking about. You know why? Because I actually run an internet company. I have New York Times best-selling authors, rock stars, even movie stars calling me for advice. Right on speed dial, baby. Look, we're doing this whole shoot with no teleprompter, no cue cards. You know why? Because I know what I'm talking about. Unlike these fake gurus who talk smack about other fake gurus, I'm real. You can Google me. You can even Facebook me. Hey, I even update it once in a while. More importantly, I have a family. I have a beautiful daughter named Karina. No running in the hall, honey. Oh, Heather, come on and say hello.
I love you, Daddy.
Honey, you're the most beautiful woman in the world.
Yeah, you better say that.
Okay.
Come on, sweetie.
Here you go. So as you can tell, I'm no actor. Just ask the film crew that I'm driving up a wall today. I'm real, just like you. And you know what? My system is real too. In fact, not only can I show you how to make a rock-solid steady income online, I can show you how to do it without a ton of hard work. And that's not some over-the-top promise either. That's the bare minimum of what you're going to get when you decide to take action today. So, just what is this system? Well, rather than tell you about it, I'm going to show you. Okay, imagine if with just the push of a button you could instantly find hundreds or even thousands of people looking to spend good money on a high-end service, cash in hand. Now imagine that with the second push of a button, you could find people offering those high-end services for just a tiny fraction of what those thousands of shoppers were willing to spend. We're talking dimes to dollars here. Are you starting to see the potential of what I'm talking about? Let me give you a real-world example. If you look at the left side of the screen here, you'll see some names with some dollar amounts. Let's look at the top one. This is a guy who's willing to pay $500 a month for backlinking. Now, I found this guy and hundreds more just like him by following exactly the same system that I'm making available to you today. Don't worry if you know nothing about backlinking or SEO. You don't have to. It's not that kind of party. I promise that you'll never have to do any of the work guys like this one are willing to pay you big bucks to take care of for them. That's what this list on the right side of the screen is all about. Here, you'll see some more names with much smaller dollar amounts. If you look at any one of these, you'll see that these are folks who offer backlinking services at just a fraction of what these other folks on the left are willing to pay. Look here at the top. This guy is willing to do backlinks for 50 bucks. The one over here is willing to do backlinking for just $100 a month. And look, this guy over here will do it for just 5 bucks. Let me connect the dots for you. If someone is willing to pay $500 a month for backlinking services, and you find someone willing to provide that service for just $100 a month, then you can sell the service for $500 each month and pay just $100 to the guy willing to do the work. That means you're pocketing $400 each month for letting someone else do the work for you. This is something you set up once, and often these things go on for years. This $400 a month windfall could be $4,800 a year. What could you buy with that? Plus, you won't risk a penny because the deal is made before the service is even done. You never use your own money to profit with this system. Everybody wins in this scenario. The guy that needs the work done gets it done for a price he likes. The guy doing the work is happy to have a paying client. Also, keep in mind, you're only seeing a teeny tiny fraction of the results my system generates for you each and every day. You can pull up results whenever you want and make solid, reliable money. And you barely have to know or do a thing besides collect the cash. And the really good news is that this can work for any niche where people want something and other people want to make money doing it. I just picked backlinking at random, but you can do this for SEO, building blogs, or any kind of service that people need. You don't even have to come up with service ideas yourself. I reveal all the most profitable ones to you inside our members area. Not only that, but I'm giving you everything else you need to start profiting without doing all the work. All the forms, all the letters, all pre-written and copy and paste simple for you to go get your money. You'll just plug in the right form to the right party and the income stream will start flowing. It's the easiest, all but fully automated work you'll ever do. But most importantly, you know it's real. You probably are doing work right now for someone who charged more money than what you're making. It's how the world works. You're likely just on the wrong side of the equation. I'm also giving you the golden Rolodex that will launch you straight into earnings. This is a listing of all the best places people go to either find or request those services that you directly profit from. But that's not all. I'm even giving my members access to a premium service absolutely free. I've actually created a directory that makes it easy for folks who need services to find you. This directory will be big, or at least that's the plan. We're spending an ungodly amount to get it up and advertising the heck out of it, all at my expense. I got this for you. That way, you never have to spend a minute looking for people who need the services that you can profit from. these people will find you, cash in hand, eager to hand you their money so they no longer have to stress about the jobs you can take care of for them. They're going to love you, even if you never have to break a sweat to get their money in the first place. Look at the results again of what people are willing to spend on these services and what it costs to get it done. That difference is what you get to keep each time you stand in the middle of that tidal wave of money that's up for grabs. And remember, you can do this as many times as you want. You aren't restricted by workload because you're not doing a lot of work. There's virtually an unlimited number of these deals that are ready for you to profit from. These buyers will be buying and these sellers will be selling, whether you see the value in this or you don't. There are thousands upon thousands of buyers and sellers who need each other and would love your help. And you can clearly see this isn't hype. Unlike other systems you'll see online, I'm not content to show you what I've made. Who cares what I've made? This is about how much money you can make. And when you see everything that comes with this system, I'm positive that you'll be thrilled with the money you can make. I know what you're thinking. What's this going to cost, right? That's the wrong question. What you should be asking is what all this is worth. And what if you could create a career for yourself where you never ever had to punch a time clock ever again? I mean, seriously, how much would you happily invest to ensure that even if you lost your job today, that you have a rock solid way of bringing in as much money as you need, practically on demand? You should be asking those questions because that's exactly what I'm laying at your feet. It's a parachute, a life-saving, life-changing escape plan that will bring you to safety when you need it most. I know, you can't put a price tag on guaranteeing the comfort and security of your family, so let me put this another way. I mean, how much have you already spent at the mere chance of earning money online, all from the comfort of home? Too much, more than you care to think about. Now, hiding from the truth isn't going to make anything better. All right, I've done a study on this. Turns out that on average, you've spent over $1,400 trying to get out of a dead-end job or to pay bills that you can't afford by starting a home business. And surprise, surprise, it's just not working, is it? The worst part is you probably spent every nickel of that money without a dime to show for it in return. But this is completely different than anything you've seen before. Now, have I showed you those cheesy screenshots that everybody uses? No. Well, I guess I could if you really like. Here, I made $19,650.75 in pure profit after just a couple of weeks without ever having to lift a finger. Not from my well-established mailing list either. This is out of the gate using only the methods I reveal in the Instant Profits ATM system. That's not the only time the system has made me money either. Look at this. This is what I put in the bank. And this is what I paid someone else to do the work for me. But who cares what kind of money I put in the bank? The real question is, what kind of money would you want to spend to create paydays just like the ones you just saw? Okay, let's eat. Hey, baby, you order lunch?
Yep.
All right. So the real question you got to ask is, what is all this worth? How about half of just one of those big paydays, 5,000 bucks? No, that's too much, because I want you to experience the freedom and joy that I get to live through every day. So when you act now to get the best shot you've ever had at making money online, you're not going to pay anywhere near that much. I'm not even going to charge you half that much, but you got to admit, $600 for something that would start making you money in 7 minutes, why, that would be a steal. I'm not even going to charge you $60, because I want you to see for yourself once and for all that you can make money online, and it's easier than you ever thought possible. Oh, look, here comes the food. All right. So when you take action right now by clicking the button below, I'm going to let you take full advantage of the incredible earning power of Instant Profit ATMs for just $49.95. I know it's a price so low that you'd be stupid to pass it up. Still, I'm going to take it one step further and make this no-brainer the deal of the century. I'm going to promise you real earnings with the strongest guarantee I can put together for you. Try the system out. Earn as much money as you want. If within 60 days you aren't positively thrilled with the money you're stuffing into your bank account, just let me know. I'll give you back every cent that you've invested today. Yes, even if you've copied all the confidential information and decide to stiff me. I mean, how would I even know, right? The truth is, I have an unshakable confidence, not only in my system, but in you. I know you want to make real money. And once you have something that actually works, believe me, the last thing on your mind will be asking for your money back. And with my thrilled with your earnings guarantee, you have nothing to lose and absolutely everything to gain. I've done everything possible to make this the easiest decision you've ever had to make. We made sure that when you say yes to Instant Profit ATM, it's the clearest shot you've ever had at online income. The next step is yours. I want you to say yes to yourself. I want you to click the button below right now and say yes to Instant Profit ATMs. I hope you do, because I look forward to putting your thank you note into my collection.